Hello, hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristyn. Today I have a little mini unboxing and kit up. This is Bat Kitty from Celestial Soul Art. This is a round drill kit, and this is from Ever After Diamond Painting. Duncan is not making this easy at all. He keeps pushing things off the table. So this is about the 5th time that I've tried to do an intro. And now he's touching my Dr. Pepper with his tail. Fantabulous. I have already opened this up. I have already gotten the drills out, and I have already put the stickers on the containers. So I will show you the canvas. This box came in an outer box, and then this box was wrapped in plastic. And that was the box, that was not me. The canvas and all of that are in a plastic bag as well. So multiple layers of protection. We love to see it. Let's see. So in here, there was the drill packet, obviously. And we do have a toolkit. Come on, bro. We do have a toolkit, your standard toolkit. The nice thing about these toolkits is that you get a tweezers with square and round, and these ones are pink. Fantabulous. Love to see the pink. Absolutely love it. And, oh, let's see. It does come with an inventory sheet, which has the symbols, the DMCs, how many of each DMC are in the painting, and then how many you actually get sent. I love this because if you're using Elizabeth Ward's or something else and you know about how many drills per container can fit, this is very helpful. Or if you wanted to buy special drills or replace a color with something else, this is your best friend. And here is the sticker sheet. It looks a mess. I know. I will cut this out and put this in my logbook. These are all extras. And I do cut off the first number, the 1, 2, 3, 4s. I also cut really, really close to the symbol line and the end of the DMC number, just because some containers, they don't fit on nicely, and you will see on the Elizabeth Ward's, I did have to kind of cut them and split it up. But I also store my Elizabeth Ward's upright in my little tower. So if you were laying them this way, you probably could fit it, but they don't fit the way I do it. And that's okay. This is a poured glue canvas. So you can do what I am doing without ruining it. We love to see that. We don't want to be ruining our nice, expensive, premium diamond painting kits. Push that, push that. Woo! And like I said, this is called Bat Kitty. This is from Celestial Soul Art. It is legally licensed. See here, copyright right there. And the size is 55.5 centimeters by 55.5 centimeters. And you have a picture up here. You also have a picture here. You have a full legend here, full legend there. You have the branding, create your own fairy tale. That's also on the box. The boxes are so nice. I love the boxes. It's almost a shame to throw them away, but if I kept everything, I wouldn't have room for my family. So you got that. And then on the bottom, you do have the website, Ever After Diamond Painting, and the logo. And again, pardon me, Duncan, Bat Kitty right here. You have all this. And this little number down here does correspond with the packet on the drills, but I've already taken that apart. So anywho's, there's a lot of color blocking in this kit. There is quite a bit of color blocking, mainly like these areas, the rainbow stripes, if you want to call them that, in the cat, in the bat wings have some confetti, and, you know, down here. So I don't think this will be a very stressful painting, which I am here for because I'm going to have some confetti ones. And sometimes it's nice to have something with some color blocking and some line blocking to break up the monotony. I do apologize for the reflection of the overhead light. It's weirdly dark outside. And like I said, poured glue, love. Plastic is good thickness in my opinion. I do have to, you know, take off layers of the plastic as I go and then roll it up to protect it from cats. Otherwise, they will lick it and chew it, and we do not need our canvases to get teeth holes. I do have some that have teeth holes, just saying. So let me move this canvas. I will move all the kitting up stuff this way, and we will get started. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, Duncan's still chilling with us, so here we go. Oops, wrong way. Let me move. Let me put the right one here. So before I get started, I will show you my drill containerage. I used the square containers if it said it had 2,000 drills or more. There will be some colors that need an extra one of these or even a bigger Elizabeth Ward, but I think it's only maybe two colors. And so for the bigger ones, I used the square Tic Tacs, and then for the smaller ones, I used a smallest size Elizabeth Ward. Okay, thank you, Duncan. Thanks for helping. Before I forget, I hope everybody is doing awesome, well, and amazing. And if you are not, I hope that things get better soon. I know this time of year can be very hit or miss for people. Certain, you know, some people, when the weather starts changing and it's getting colder and, you know, the sun isn't around as much, some people that affects in a not positive way. And for other people, this is the time of year that they thrive. It just goes to show you that we are all different. And what might, you know, stress one person out might lift another person up. So these are round. These are round. Of course, these are round drills, Kristyn. My gosh. These are the round composite drills, but now Ever After is going to be getting round resin. So these are not full resin drills, which for rounds, you know, I'm okay with. But the nice thing about these is that there's no static, which is fantastic. We love to see no static sometimes, especially when you battle it, you know, fighting it tooth and nail. Let's see. So there are, how many? There are 3 bags of the 310. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to use this bigger Elizabeth Ward container, and hopefully they all fit in there. If not, I'll use another one. And then I will probably use this, and then when it gets empty, I will just refill it from there. Bye, Duncan. See you later. It's nap time. Oh, I am disturbing his nap. Horrible pet owner alert. I know. I was only going to do one Halloween-ish kit, but I saw this one and I thought, it's so cute. And the other one that I will be doing is not cute. At least I don't think it's cute. Some of you might like it, but for me, the other one's a little bit less cutesy, cuddly. I have all these kits that I want to do, and I'm really fighting the urge because I keep kitting things up, and I still have more that I want to kit up because I have things that I'm almost finishing And I just don't want to get to the point where I have too many whips, you know, started or kitted up and then get overwhelmed by it. But I'm thinking, because the 2 Halloween ones I'm doing are round, and they are so drastically different. The color schemes are completely different. The subject matter is completely different. One is probably going to be a lot of confetti, and the other one is going to be a little more line and color blocky. I kind of feel like that's okay. But then I still have the chart to art kit. And then I have a little round painting, and then I have a little square that I'm working on, and I have a square that I'm finishing up. And then I have the ginormous Beachcomber's Bounty that I kitted up. And so kind of like, should I do another square? Spoiler alert, yeah, I am going to probably kit up another square. After that, though, I've got to finish some things before I can do any more. Okay, please go in there. There's that. Oh. I am definitely more of a cutesy Halloween person. Never been overly a huge fan of, like, you know, the scary, the gore, whatnot. Doesn't mean I can appreciate it, but it's not really something I would go to over, you know, a cat in a pumpkin patch. But and it's, you know, I feel bad for the people who want the scarier stuff, because it is a lot harder to find the darker art and the less floofy images. Even during Halloween time, I noticed that I feel like there are more companies now that do have the darker, gorier stuff, but there aren't that many. I mean, Rokari, obviously, if you're looking for horror or darker, you know, creepier, definitely check them out. But some of the mainstream companies, they have some. If you have seen things that are a little bit, you know, not Care Bears and rainbows and sunshine and landscapes, put in the comments if you've seen a shop that has some things for those that might like things a little bit differently. I know a lot of people like, I feel like DAC does not have that much, you know, I keep saying darker, but I can't think of a different word, but you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people like the Ennis Guero and the, you know, the Christopher Lavelle and stuff like that. And don't come for me, but I feel like because that's not my genre, I feel like every time I see a new release from one of them, I feel like it looks so similar. And I'm sure a lot of people would think the same way about, you know, artists that I like. They'd be like, that person just did a one that looks exactly like that. And, you know, to you, yeah, they probably do. But, you know, to me, it's like, no, that cat looks completely different than the other cat that they released. So yeah, leave a comment if you have a shop that you've seen, you know, something different at. And that is one thing that I do love and appreciate about this hobby, is that we all don't have to want the same images, and we all can choose different themes, different topics, different, you know, characters that we want to do canvases for. And, you know, we always hope that everybody has a little representation. You know, no one should have to sit there and hunt to find an image that they want to diamond paint. And if you have a favorite company and you don't think they have something that you're looking for, it never can hurt to ask them. Say, hey, I really am looking for a painting with this, or an artist that has this kind of style. Or even bonus points if you know of an artist that you've seen work for that's maybe not licensed somewhere else. Because sometimes artists can't go from company to company. You know, let the company know and say, hey, I follow this artist on, you know, Instagram or whatever, and they have really good stuff, and I think it might go into a diamond painting. You never know. You could discover the latest and greatest and renowned diamond painting artist, you know, like artists to sell their pictures. Yeah, that's what I meant. You guys knew what I meant, right? So, my gosh, if only every kit up went this fast. My gosh, I didn't even have to swirl these with static card. Holy guacamole. The next painting I'm going to be kitting up, spoiler alert, it's going to have a ton. I know it is. I absolutely know it's going to. That's the price we pay for resin drills, so. And I'm willing to pay that price for good drills. I will say though, the other Ever After that I did, the round kit, it went really well, and there was barely any trash in the drills. And I know round drills, I feel like round drills are a little bit better when it comes to trash. I feel like there's always less trash in the round drill paintings for some reason. Maybe it's because we don't have to be as picky with the round drills as we do the squares. Because, I mean, if you've ever done a square painting and the drills have had little tabs or whatever, and it just, why didn't I just rip that off like Hulk? It just pushes everything just a little bit. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. I actually almost considered keeping this canvas for Pink and Black 2026. And if you don't know what Pink and Black 2026 is, it is the event that Mushmello at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting and we hosted 2025, and we will be doing it in 2026, January. I will link the Pink and Black playlist. That's kind of a collaboration of both of our videos below. And hopefully we will be making some videos soon, you know, kind of explaining how it's going to go this year. We're going to have, you know, some sponsors, and overall, we just want people to have fun. That is the main thing, is we want it to be enjoyable. People have a laugh. If you need a good distraction. So I was going to save this. But then I was like, I have a feeling I'm probably going to have 3 paintings for Pink and Black. I know, obsessive, yeah. And I thought, well, this is kind of Halloween-y, and there isn't that much pink in here, you know, because we are going to try and have people have predominantly Pink and Black kits. That's not to say you can't have, you know, other colors, obviously. And it gives me an excuse to do this now. And there's a different Ever After diamond painting that I really want to do for Pink and Black that I'm probably going to order soon. I'll put a picture up right here because I don't remember what it's called. And it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I will link this Bat Kitty in the description box as well. And I will link the other one that I'm showing on screen because I'm going to remember to do that. Yes. I definitely think I want to do that one for Pink and Black. And then I do have a custom canvas from Rokari that I designed. And spoiler alert, some of you are going to want this canvas. I know you are. And so I did tell her, I said, well, you know I'm paying to have this designed, but I would allow it to go up on the website because I know people are going to want it. Let's see. where are we in the color line? We're right here. Let's see. And then I think there's one other shop that is going to have some pink and black images. So I will say that when it comes closer, because obviously I have not seen any of them yet, but I'm sure one of them will tickle my fancy. I almost said tickle my pickle, but we're trying to keep it clean here, okay? Speaking of pickles, oh my goodness, I had gotten a bag of the Vlasic pickle balls, you know, like pickle flavored, you know, corn balls basically, from Costco. It was months and months and months ago. And I bought two of the giant bags, right? Because I was like, well, what if they're amazing? And I figured if we don't like them, my husband can take them to work and share them. And I love them. I love them so much. And when we went to Costco the next week, they were gone. It was like ghost town. They had never existed. Nobody knew what I was talking about. Like, I had imagined buying this Costco-sized bag of pickleballs. No one was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So weird. Well, we went back a few weeks ago, and they had them, but they were spicy pickleballs. And I was like, I don't know, but I really like the other ones. And so I just got around to opening the bag today, and I did not like them. I did not finish chewing it up. Well, no, I did. And then I spat it out into the sink because I was so bleh. I don't know how to explain it, but you know how sometimes you taste something and you feel like they made it spicy just to make it spicy? Like, it's spicy, but it doesn't taste good spicy. Sometimes you can have something that's a little bit spicy, but it actually has flavor. It literally tasted like artificial pickle flavoring, and the powder that they put on, you know, like the Taki chips or something, it was just, ugh. And so I gave one to my husband and I said, here, try it. And he looked at it was like, it's supposed to be like this lime green color, but because of the red powdery outside, he looked at it and he goes, oh God, do I have to? And I said, yeah, you do. And he took it and he goes, oh God, no. He goes, that's just disgusting. So yeah, now I have a whole Costco size bag of spicy pickleballs that I don't know if anybody's going to want to eat them. So, did anyone else get those from Costco or somewhere else? Did you try them? Were they amazing? The regular. Or did you get the spicy ones and try those? I would love to know. I would love to know. I have not seen just the regular ones anywhere either. It's so frustrating. Oh, okay. These might be, that's weird. There's no, I think these might be like glow in the dark, but there's no special thing on the other side of it. Like there's no, like the ABs have AB. And the Z has a Z. Interesting. I bet these are glow in the dark. But it's weird that they wouldn't have a code on it to let you know that it's, you know, glow in the dark. Let's see. So these are our special drills. We have the glow in the dark, I'm assuming. And then we have the green AB and an orange and blue, a darker blue. That's a pretty one. And then a lighter blue. And then we have a fairy dust, shimmer dust. I forget what they call it. Forever dust. I think forever dust. And then a nice purple. And then what is this? A Z. Oh, okay. And this is like the shimmery, dusty 3799, which is almost like a black. That's really pretty. That is really pretty. I always get nervous buying snacks at Costco, just for multiple reasons. Number one, it's a ginormous bag, and when you're not feeding a party, makes you a little nervous Because what if you don't like it? Like the spicy pickleballs. But another thing is because they don't always have the same stuff at Costco. So if you like it and then you go back and it's not there, it's like, nope, it doesn't exist. I don't know which is worse. Wasting the money or finding your favorite snack ever and then not being able to get it ever again. Come on, get out of there. Don't be wasting. We're not wasting, you guys. I'm not going to say anything until I'm fully done. Because I don't want to jinx myself. This is really fun. Ah! Get off my finger. Get off my finger. Here we go. Almost there. Some of these bags were not fully closed. Like, not sealed closed. It always makes me nervous. It's like you wish they would roller the whole thing of the whole baggie of drills, you know, like the whole log, like just roller it real quick to make sure that everything is closed. I mean, especially with, you know, things coming overseas and rattling around. Oh my gosh. The potential for spilling is high. Super high. There's that. And then this one I got. This one would have fit in a little one. I ran out of little ones and I didn't want to have to get back up. So I figured we'll go in here. That's fine. Oh, okay. So interesting though. The Glimmer Forever Dust ones are resin because these have static, and I can see by their bottoms that they are more curved and they don't have the dimple, which is interesting. Don't waste any of those though. They are beautiful. This is very understated. The black ones. I mean, you barely can see it, but I can see it. But yeah, look at that static. That one probably needs a dryer sheet. Here, you know what? I literally have a dryer sheet. Let's just do it while I'm thinking of it right here. And put that in there. Okay, go in there. You think about what you did. So yeah, that was so easy. If only every kit up was that easy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is Bat Kitty. So what do you guys think of Bat Kitty? Friend or foe? I see the mischievousness in this cat's face. Although I don't fully trust any cat because, well, cats are selfish and they only think about themselves and they will push you off a cliff in order to save themselves. Yes, they will. We all know it's true. So that is going to be it for me today, guys. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys. Are you ready? Boop. Boop. Yes. Yes, you are. Boop. Yes, you are. Boop. Yes, you are. Here we go. Hi. Oh, you want cuddles? Hello, cuddle, cuddle. Hello, little cuddle bug. Oh, who needs some face scratchies? You need some face scratchies. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Duncan! Duncan! Why are you... Ow, my leg! Today, I have a kitting up for you guys. This is Bat Kitty from... Help. Send help. This is Bat Kitty from Celestial Soul. Oh my gosh, Duncan, you're... Oh, Kat, you're making this so... Oh my gosh, so difficult. Okay. Okay. Hopefully everything wasn't super crooked because the mirror ring went off. Just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine.